Hello and welcome to this video on the W Socket channel. Today we're going to be talking about the biggest thing that's happening in the world ever. The biggest thing going on right now. Forget Donald Trump being president. Forget Donald Trump doing something where people can't decide the gender. Forget Donald Trump. The list goes on and on. The list goes on. Yep, Pookie's been revealed. Pokemon. I'm happy with that joke. I'm sticking with it. Forget all of that. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe because today, with Dead Friend Redemption, we're going to be talking about Jake Paul versus Mike, the Iron Man. Is it Iron Man?
Iron Mike.
Iron Mike. Iron Mike Tyson.
Just say Mike Tyson.
Iron.
Okay.
Michael. Is his full name Michael or is it just Mike?
I wouldn't call him Michael, would you?
I don't think I'd be in a room with him.
No.
I think I'd shit my pants.
Yeah. He's not the same person, is he? But yeah. Okay. Question is, who's going to win?
Honestly, if it's not Mike Tyson's, someone's been paid a lot of money.
He would take that as well. He would take a dive now.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
I'm not sure he would.
Who did he fight? Did he fight
Roy Jones Jr.?
He destroyed Roy Jones, didn't he? Or was it not?
It was just two old, clearly good in the day boxers.
He was incredible. He was lethal, wasn't he? He was just wild.
The thing is, there's been better boxers than Mike Tyson, but what he did is the smaller man in every fight he ever had. And the list on the people he's beat is insane.
Would you think he'd beat Fury?
Which
In the primes?
Yeah, but which is Mike Tyson's prime, pre or post prison?
During.
He probably kills Tyson Fury at that point, doesn't he? If you give Mike Tyson, who's just come out of prison, the Tyson Fury fight,
yeah,
I don't see how Tyson Fury. I genuinely don't see how most boxers leave that ring, but people did.
Yeah.
So,
I think it'll be a show. It's an exhibition, isn't it? It's not.
Yeah. No, it's sanctioned. They've sanctioned it.
Oh, is it sanctioned? Oh, okay.
It's sanctioned. So if Mike Tyson loses, he's got an official loss on his professional. It's only like 6, isn't it?
Yeah. You felt for him because he just lost it all, didn't he? Don King just mugged him right off, didn't he?
He struggled, didn't he?
He's
50-6, Mike Tyson.
56. Didn't he say that he struggled coming to professional because it was like when he was like semi-pro, he could literally fight all the time. So he was like literally could fight a month. I could fight all the time. But coming to professional, being a heavyweight, he couldn't. He had to slow down. He's like, I can't do it. Like I just need to keep fighting. It's just like. Imagine that mindset.
Right, so the people he lost to, right? Where's his first loss? James Douglas in February 1990, right?
Never should have lost that, actually. He just wasn't right in the head at that point, when he just...
The next loss, he won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fights, yeah? And then he lost to Evander Holyfield.
Yeah. Did he lose back-to-back to Holyfield? Didn't
he got disqualified for biting his ear off. And then his next loss wasn't straight away.
Did he lose to Holyfield, or did he get disqualified and then lost? He's never beat Holyfield.
No, he got disqualified.
He fought him twice, didn't he? Or just once?
Yeah. So he lost to him.
Oh, okay.
And then they had a rematch, and then he bit him in the rematch. He got disqualified in the ring.
Better than loss.
Yeah. But I mean, right, that fight, Evander Holyfield was being an arsehole to Mike Tyson that whole fight. He was doing naughty stuff. He was doing naughty, but he was bonking him and all. But anyway, the next one, Lennox Lewis.
Yeah.
He lost to Lennox Lewis. And then after that, it's
just like
Danny Williams and Kevin McBride.
Yeah.
But in the Kevin McBride one, which would have been his last fight before the Jake Paul one, he was deducted 2 points for an intentional headbutt in round 6. So by the sounds of it, he probably would have won. But a 2 point deduction in boxing is huge.
Yeah. Especially if it goes the whole way, right? But I suppose it all depends if you knock him down or not, right? If it's just, was it 9-8 rounds or 10-9 rounds, whatever, it's going to be a lot on it.
Yeah. So, you know, and that was on the back end of his career, and heavyweights can't last forever, can they?
No. They've literally got a life. Look at AJ. Right.
Yeah.
He
And
was
he fought from
destroying AJ.
1985 till 2005.
It's too long, isn't it? It's just too
It's
long.
20 years
Yeah.
fighting. Is it 95? Yeah, 2005.
Yeah.
And 20 years fighting at heavyweight elite level boxing.
That's it. That was the sharp end as well. It wasn't as though it was like, oh, it was just at the low level. It wasn't. You just went straight in.
Yeah.
But
So
look at AJ, for example. What's AJ been at the top for? 10 years? And he's just the last 3 years, 4 years has just been over. It's just, I think that out of that, that's 5 years at the top, 6 years, 4 years dropped off. And people said he was one of the best ever. Just
he was offensively. He wouldn't have done anything in this era, though.
why is he? So is Jake Paul a heavyweight then?
I think he's having to put some weight on, yeah.
How much? He doesn't look that big a guy, does he?
He's put a lot of weight on.
Right.
Let me get the facts up for you. Jamie, pull up the
There's
tape.
so many weight classes in boxing. That's mental, isn't it?
More Jake. How many rounds, gloves? So here we go. Obviously, it's been postponed once, so that might play into Mike Tyson's performance. What?
Why was it postponed?
He didn't get signed off by the doctors, Mike Tyson. It's going to take place at heavyweight, so they're fighting at heavyweight weights.
One kiss and it's over then, isn't it?
So Jake Paul last fought at 185 and 200 pounds is heavyweight, so it's 15 pounds.
Yeah, but then it's 200 to infinite. So you could be 400 pounds. You could be 300. That's the thing with heavyweight. It's like you don't want to be heavyweight unless you're 6'10". You know, you just don't want to be D. Like Jake Paul, I can't imagine he's quite tall. But then
Jake Paul's announced he's coming in at 220 pounds.
Jesus, he'll be slow, wouldn't he?
Jake Paul's probably taller than Mike Tyson.
But the thing is, he was nippy. He was jumping in and out, and every time you see him, he's nippy. He's jumping in and out. He's fast with his feet.
So Jake Paul's really trying not to get hit, whereas Mike Tyson's era is all about I'm going to try and get hit as little as possible, but hit you as hard as possible.
Yeah.
It was try and put the other man down first, whereas heavyweight boxing's not all about that anymore.
No. I do think Tyson will win.
You do think Mike Tyson's going to win?
Yeah, because Jake Paul's lost already, hasn't he? So if he hadn't lost to Tommy Fury, then I'd have said, well, obviously Jake Paul, or it would be a draw. It'd just be a draw. Because I would have assumed it would have been an exhibition, but obviously not. Because if it was an exhibition, it could have been quite comfortably a draw. Like Tyson would have just walked around or whatever. But if it goes more than 3 rounds, geez.
Do you know how many rounds it's going to be?
Probably 7 or 9.
8. Yeah. 8 rounds, yeah. At 2 minutes a round instead of 3 minutes.
2 minutes. Oh, okay.
Mike Tyson asked for it, it plays into Mike Tyson's hand, that rule, I think.
Can you just imagine him back in the ring? Just 4 minutes, something like that. Because that's the thing. Tyson's always got to be 4 minutes like that. Just 2 rounds. Just got to catch him.
Have you seen him sparring? Have you seen the clips of him sparring?
I imagine it's disgusting.
He sparred a legitimate ranked heavyweight,
but
both in head guards. They went out for the second round, and within 5 seconds, the other guy was knocked out, falling out of the ring.
That's the difference. I think he's like a middleweight, and he's like, because he was saying he's fighting Canelo. I could see him like that way.
Cruiserweight. Jake Paul fights that, yeah.
Oh, so that's like Usyk. No,
he started at cruiserweight, I think.
Yeah,
he went up 3 divisions,
didn't he?
Belly,
wasn't he? Yeah.
They fought at light heavy though, didn't they?
He was definitely a cruiserweight champion, Belly, wasn't
he? Yeah.
But then I think Usyk beat him as a cruiserweight.
Yeah, probably.
It don't matter, does it? Yeah, Jake Paul should get smoked. He should get smoked. Because the more you're revealing, the more you're like, nah, okay. And if he doesn't, he's obviously been paid not to. Or Tyson just puffs out. Like when McGregor was against Mayweather. Like he's just dead.
But the thing is, if Jake Paul's team are genuinely telling him, survive 3 rounds, all you've got to do, you can't survive 3 rounds. How do you survive? Mike Tyson could be 70. I think he's still taking most people out.
But the thing is, it's like I can't remember who it was. So I think it was the first fight after he was it after his first loss, and I think like they said they wanted to get his hands wrapped. So the person came in, like the other person's team boss, come in, said you can watch my hands getting wrapped, and he just was literally just like he was so scared. He said he was so scared, and the person in the other room who was fighting was literally shaking. He's like he beats him before he gets in. Just when he's looking at him with the eyes, was just like, mate, you just. Could you imagine standing against that? You're trying to intimidate him, and he's just like, "I'm not bothered by you."
I love the way he talks. Have you seen well, this is the last thing we'll touch on. Mike Tyson's watching. There's someone showing him Jake Paul talk about he's the killer, blah blah blah, and Mike Tyson just turns to the camera. He's watching it and goes, "There's a difference. There's a difference between me and fundamental difference between me and Jake. The media had made him a killer. I'm a natural born killer."
The thing is, it's like his voice is like you just don't get it. It's like where has that voice come from?
I don't know.
Or unless he's been punched so hard in his throat, like he's snapped his vocal cords. That wouldn't surprise me.
There's literally every possibility. But there we go. We think Mike Tyson's going to win. It feels like a safe bet. Yeah. Realistically, there is a strong chance Jake Paul wins this fight because he is 58 years old. He hasn't fought properly since 2020, and that was against Roy Jones Jr. And then going back after that, you're going to 2005.
Did he win his last fight?
Nope, he lost his last 2 professional fights.
Fantastic.
He lost 3 of his last 4 professional fights. So...
oh dear.
But that was against Lennox Lewis, Danny Williams, and Kevin McBride, not Jake Paul. Honestly, I'm hoping so hard that Mike Tyson punches Jake Paul so hard, his brother drops dead. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.